Okay. So, I keep making videos and losing track. I don't know what's going on with my head, but it's not working today. Anyway, this is my portrait of Spalding Gray. He's a shit-ass mess. He's one of two things that I want to talk about in this video. Shit-ass mess over here, and also building relationship with artists and galleries and buyers. How those all can come together somehow. So let's pray I'm cognizant at some point. Anyway, poor little Spalding is yellow. I don't know why. I don't even like yellow. I have no idea why I made his face yellow. But his face is yellow, his head is too small. I have to keep moving his eyes up and down, his head all around. And I'm deeply frustrated and embarrassed by him, but at the same time, this is part of the adventure of painting for me. This is what I enjoy about painting, is the push and the pull and the tug, and all of a sudden the magic coming alive. Like, bop, boom, everything, for some reason, just starts falling into place. And it's such a beautiful, magical feeling when that finally happens. In between times, I'm yelling at the canvas and throwing paintbrushes. I scolded him the other day, "Spalding, how can you do this to me? And then I'm talking to the ghost of Spalding Gray. "Spalding, please come help me paint you because I am really screwing this up and I can't take anymore." He didn't show up. The ghost of Spalding Gray did not show up. Neither did my better sense of color, which is what we're going to work on today, and resizing his head so it's a better proportion, and trying to get this all just fixed. But anyway, adventures in painting, and we will get there. And sometimes it means me taking the painting down, out of the room, turning it around, putting it against the wall for a while so I'm not looking at it directly, and just kind of ruminating on it. And then I pull it back out a few days later, put it up and go, that's it. That's what I didn't see in those 2-3 weeks that I was trying desperately to get him to work. So we may take Spalding and put him against the wall, but we may just work on it again today. However, I don't want to invest another 12 hours in screwing things up, but we'll see. So the second thing I wanted to talk about today was every day I get emails and messages and stuff and Facebooky things from people. I hear from people on Instagram, Pinterest, all over, who say, "Beck, dear Beck, I love your work. Hopefully one day I'll be able to afford a piece." Now, this is something I've talked about before in other videos, and I suggest it to people when they write me. Payment plan. Payment plan. Now, I suggest a payment plan, and it sounds a little, I don't know. It just sounds like something you don't do. Like, oh no, I should be able to buy artwork outright. That's not really true. There's a very rare percentage of people who can walk into a gallery and say, $5,000, it is mine, and write out the check or pull out the card and say, "Here you go. Charge me $6,000. I have the money and I don't care." That's a very rare person. But I've been in the galleries where people can go, $12,000, here you go. $20,000, here you go. $100,000, there you go. And I'll take that, and that. But it's such a tiny percentage of people who can do that. Then there's the rest of us. We see something we like and we connect to and we feel deeply. We also feel deeply embarrassed that we can't buy it outright, that we're not the guy with the checkbook and the credit card. We can go, "Here you are, son, charge it." But there's really no reason to be embarrassed. I know most artists I have known want to believe that people can just walk in and pay for their artwork outright. That's not the way the world works. And that's not really looking at the long term. That's not looking at, the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan, the lifelong plan of being an artist. to reach so I'm speaking to artists as well as buyers and, you know, the world. What you want to be looking at is the long-term goal. Maintaining the value of your work, building the value of your work in your portfolio, and not just, I want $100 for this right now, or you can go screw. Because really, you're cutting your nose off to spite your face. And the buyer's walking out going, I don't have $100, or I don't have $1,000, or I don't have $10,000. I wanted it, but now I don't, because you're kind of a dick, and you didn't want to work with me. So, screw you, I'll find someone else to love and adore. Now, when people write me, I always suggest payment plans. And I give them the contact info. Right now it's doing a lot with J. Louise at Blue Egg Gallery in North Miami on 125th Street. We love Blue Egg. We love J. Louise because he'll work with me and with the buyer on a payment plan. And it's not just about the one painting. It's not just about buying or selling the one piece of work. It's about building a relationship. It allows the gallery to build a relationship with the customer. It allows the customer to build a relationship with the artist. And it allows a real collector, long-term goal, relationship, something that is really satisfying for everyone. And it's a lovely, beautiful thing. You know, we think the world, right now in the world, everything is IKEA and it's there and we buy it and we take it home and that's it. But being in the art world, taking payment plans just allows for life to grow. You know, the life that we knew, the relationships we used to know. Oh, here comes my loud neighbor again. So if you're looking at, before she stomps up the stairs, if you're looking at a piece of artwork like mine or anyone else's and you want it, you really want it, you feel connection, you want it, I want to be a part of this artist's career, you call them, call the rep, call the gallery and say, I can put down $100 and this is what I can pay every month. I can put down $500. This is what I can pay every month. I can put down whatever. This is what I can afford. Can we work out a 6-month contract, payment contract, a 12-month payment contract, or whatever the gallery will allow? And you know what? Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Part of the fun of this, of the payment plan, or part of a benefit, I guess, of a payment plan, is I get to build a relationship with the people who have purchased my work. I get to learn about, here she comes. It's like an elephant. Wait a minute. Anyway, I get to learn about their lives. I get to learn how I am integrated into the family. I get to learn about their children, their grandchildren. I get to learn how proud they are. How proud they are that they've just made their first artwork purchase and they chose me. It really is a phenomenal gift to be a part of that. So Natalie and her stomping has kind of thrown me off. Also, my head has thrown me off. So I'm going to get back to fixing Spalding, and I just wanted to put that out there. Payment plans. Making artwork affordable to just about everyone. Making artwork accessible. Even mine. A genius. Making a genius's work art affordable and something. I'm going to get back to work. That's just silliness. I'll see you later. Ciao.